I'm Kealy and this is Voice of a Creative, and today I'm here to talk to you about the Sewcialite Soiree. The Sewcialite Soiree was planned by the Stitch sisters, Nikki and Rachel, Sarah from Like So Amazing and Jen from Gingerella J. And they met over a year ago and they decided to plan an event for people in Bristol to go to, but also other people from around the country and other countries could come as well. So the basic concept is that it's kind of a party. There was music and canapes and a little few nibbles and things like that, and it was just a chance to socialise with lots of other sewing people. So first of all, I'm going to talk to you about the dress. So I did a video a little while ago about the dress I was going to make, and I kind of had two choices. So I'd planned to make the Eve dress out of really beautiful viscose, and then I had my a jersey dress hack that I do with a kind of wrap front with some viscose jersey. Now I actually settled on doing the Eve dress out of the beautiful viscose. So I chose this fabric here. So this viscose is from Sew Me Sunshine, and really love it. It's a lovely kind of texture. It's got a really lovely weight to it and drape to it, and actually really beautiful colour. Really love this colour. The Eve dress pattern, I did kind of a tissue fitting. So what I've started to do is trace patterns onto that garden fleece. So you can get it in like B&Q, but it's basically what you put over your plants to keep them warm. But you can trace onto it and then you can actually sew through it, and you can use that as your pattern piece. So I tried it on, I made some alterations. I realised I needed kind of a back alteration because it was gaping at the back and things like that. And then I started to make it, and I decided actually I really wanted to do really lovely finishes. So I don't have an overlocker, so actually because it's viscose it does fray at the edges, and I know you can kind of zigzag stitch it at the sides, but I kind of feel that that's not really worked for me in the past. So I decided to do French seams. Throughout I've done French seams, and I've kind of tried to finish it to the best that I can, and I was going along, and this was kind of last weekend, and I was just trying to finish it and make everything look really beautiful. So that was going relatively well, and I was kind of I tried on the bodice throughout, and it seemed like it was okay, and I kept trying it on throughout. So it's not like I just sewed it and then tried it on and things. But when I eventually tried it on, when the skirt and dress were joined, it really just didn't fit. So across the shoulders it was really baggy. I had a lot of extra fabric here and at the back, and it wasn't something that a tie could eliminate. And even when I kind of wrapped it or put a belt or something on it to just see, it just looked really baggy and horrible, and it just didn't feel right for me. I like to have a more kind of defined waist because that helps just with my body shape, and it just really wasn't working. So at that point, so I'd changed it slightly. I'd added a V in the back of the dress, and then I'd kept it the same at the front, but I had added some darts in to just accommodate for my chest, which by the time I adjusted it, it seemed to pull them off. Basically, I don't know what happened with this. So then I decided, oh right, well I'll take some of the, so I'd done all of the front by then, so I'd kind of stitched all of the front together, and I was basically ready to put the ties on and just finish the armholes, so I chose not to have sleeves. But I'd had to take it in like a significant amount at the side, so there's like that much at the side, and I made bias binding to go around the armhole, and I was going to finish it really beautifully. But then after trying it on, it just didn't fit in the shoulder, so I worked it out and took this yoke piece out on the other side like this, which made it fit a lot better. But by this point it was like Thursday evening, and I was just like, you know, I can finish this, but I'm not going to finish it in 2 days. Like, that's just not going to happen. So I decided to leave it and actually go back to kind of an Old Faithful pattern jersey that I had already cut out because it was a secondary plan. This one will get finished, but it has made me realise that actually sewing woven fabrics, I need to kind of teach myself a little bit more. I did start out sewing in woven fabrics, but I've not really sewn with them very much for the last kind of 5 years or so. So I will see. I'm going to try out a few more bodices, see if I can kind of do one that's just a body map type thing to see like my body shape, and then I can apply that to other woven patterns. But I have got enough fabric left to make a different top to this dress. So what I think I'm going to do is undo the seam in the centre, and then I'm going to make a different top based from my jersey dress pattern. So that has slight negative ease, so I'll add a little bit more ease on and see how that works out. Really, that's what I'm going to try. So unfortunately that one didn't work out, but I am going to alter it. So I've got the skirt still fits, and I'm going to just change the top as well. So hopefully you'll see that one soon finished and actually wearable. So my actual dress that I made is this one, and I will post some pictures so you can see. So this dress is a pattern that I've made before. It's a Mccalls pattern, and I will put the pattern number down below. And it's got gathering on the shoulders, and then a slight wrap front, and then pleats at the waist. Then at the back I've got 2 darts just in the back, and then slight pleats just to accommodate for my bum. And this is a really beautiful fabric. So this is from Fabric Godmother, and actually I don't think they have any more left at the moment, but Soften Still do have some, and I am thinking I might buy some more just because I actually really love this fabric. I love the colours, it's perfect colours for me, and I'd like to make a second dress out of it. I like wearing multiple dresses of the same fabric because this is more a kind of nighttime evening dress for me, and then I could make a daytime one to wear to school or going out in the day. So this is a go-to pattern. Now it is a woven pattern, so I have hacked it. So there's a few things I've done. I've changed the front bodice a bit. So I've taken out gathers there, and I straightened this front bit here. The front skirt remains the same, but the back has changed completely. So the back piece, I've altered it to fit, but it's my normal jersey dress pattern that is on the back with the darts, and I just adjusted the side seams so that they would fit together. And the same at the back, it's my standard skirt piece with the pleats in, and then just coming down a bit longer to accommodate for the pleats that you see in the front of the dress. So I've kind of merged 2 dresses together with this one, but it works really well, it fits really well, and I feel really comfortable wearing it, which was perfect for last night. I did have a little bit of time and I made this. So this is a Blackwood cardigan, but it is a cropped version. So I basically cut it where the shorten and lengthen lines are, and then I halved the bottom band, and as I applied the bottom band I stretched it slightly so it would bring the cardigan inwards, and then I just did a slight cropped sleeve as well, so it kind of comes here, a 3/4 sleeve. And I will post a picture of me wearing that. I am actually going to write a blog post about this, so when I've written that I will pop the link down below for you to see, and that'll be on my Instagram as well. I didn't actually take many pictures last night just because it was slightly dimmer lights in the room, and my camera just wouldn't work in that. I am thinking about getting a new phone, so hopefully that won't be an issue in the future for that. But there were lots of pictures being taken, and if you look on Instagram, hashtag Sewcialite Soiree 18, then you will see lots of pictures from different people, and if you check out my Instagram, I will be posting the few pictures that I took up on there. So the actual event, so I went in the afternoon to the Bristol Hotel where there was an afternoon tea, so I kind of arrived there, which was really strange to be driving in my hometown to a sewing event. And we got to the room, and it was this smallish room. There was about 30 people there for the afternoon tea, and there were 3 tables all laid out really beautifully, and I'll post a picture of the layout so you can see. And then we had our afternoon tea, and it was really lovely because I got to meet some new people, but also talk to people that I had met before. And yeah, it was just really lovely to talk to everybody. And eat some food and just have a really nice time. You know, as I walked towards the room, I could just hear laughter, and it was just a really happy time, which was really lovely as well. So we had that, and in the foyer of the conference centre there was a big mirror, and so I will post a picture of me in the big mirror because I couldn't resist taking a picture. So I was wearing one of my new dresses that I've made in a fabric from Sew Over It that I bought kind of maybe 6 months ago now, and it's just my standard dress pattern with a Blackwood cardigan. Then on the evening, so I went back home after the afternoon tea and then came back, and this was at the Grand Hotel in Bristol, and it's really lovely space. It's quite modern inside. They've tried lots of different design things in there, which is really exciting. And I went in to the room and there's lots of balloons and things like that, and I got a goodie bag which I will show you. And then it was just a lovely chance to talk to lots of sewing people and use the photo booth. So there was a photo booth, we had quite a lot of fun going in there, and then lots of dancing. So it was really lovely that it was just a chance to dance in a space. It wasn't really crowded, so you had plenty of space to wave your arms around and things, and it was just nice to be in a really friendly environment and actually just dance. That was really fun. And also see everybody's really beautiful outfits. Everyone put in so much effort to what they were wearing, and you could kind of recognise some of the patterns and things, but it was really lovely. I am so pleased that it happened, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully more Bristol sewing events in the future. So thank you so much for everyone who attended, and to the organisers as well, because it was really good. So the goodie bag then. So this is the bag that it came in. So this was designed by Sarah from Like So Amazing. So it's the Sewcialite with the martini clasp and then the needle and thread. And inside there are a few different things, so I'll just go through. So everyone got a Tilly and the Buttons pattern. So I got this one, which is the Martha dress. So I'm actually really looking forward to this. As you might know, I've not actually made a Tilly and the Buttons pattern before. Just happen chance I've kind of selected other patterns. But I'm really looking forward to making this because everyone says they fit really well. So I've got this one. Now if I show you the line drawings, it's actually got kind of a fitted bodice. It is a woven pattern, and then kind of a sectioned skirt as well. So I'm going to give that one a go. The only thing I will do is I will not include the mandarin collar. So there's a collar that comes up slightly. I will take that off because I find it quite uncomfortable having things pressed against my neck. But I'm going to make that. So really pleased to get that. And the people have got different patterns, but that's the one that I got. Then from Pink Coat Club, some really lovely stickers. So if you haven't heard of Pink Coat Club, I do mention her quite a lot on here. She does really beautiful pins and things and stickers, and she just got Christmas ornaments, so to decorate your tree as well. So I will link her down below so you can have a look at the shop there. Then from Sarah, from Like So Amazing, a Sewcialite patch. So I do have some other patches as well. I'm waiting to use them. I'm making a few jumpers, so I think I'm going to put some on the jumpers that I'm making more recently. I am really interested in sewing patches at the moment. I'm looking at some cat ones to add to clothing because I really love that idea. Then a discount code to Like So Amazing. So really beautiful fabrics there. I will link it below. And also a discount code for Win One buttons. So if you haven't seen them, they're these beautiful ceramic buttons. Again, I will link their website down below. Also a discount voucher to Sew Essential. So really good selection of things. I have ordered from there before, and literally they've got everything you would ever want in terms of kind of notions and tools. So really lovely for that. We also got some fabric. So this is from Girl Charlie. So it's a jersey fabric, and it's got all of these patterns in. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use that. I think it feels like it's about 1 metre of fabric. Yeah, about a metre. So not necessarily the colours I would normally go for in that one, but actually it might make a quite nice t-shirt, but I will see what I will do with that one. So that's that. And that is everything that came in the goodie bag. There was a raffle as well for those people who were wearing me-made clothes, and there was a sewing machine and some pattern bundles and some fabric vouchers and things included in that. Unfortunately, I didn't win, but actually I'm really pleased for all the people that did win that as well. So I had a really great time at the Sewcialite Soiree, and I'm really enjoying every sewing meetup I'm going to. So, you know, over the last 6 months, I've got a lot more involved in the sewing community, partially from starting the vlog and my blog, but actually just because I've put myself out there. And I think if you're somebody that just wants to go and have fun, meet really friendly people, talk about sewing and other things, just go for it. You will be nervous, like I'm nervous every time, but it's so worth it in the end, and I'm so pleased. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please press the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. Goodbye.